Hey guys, it's Roscoe on the Space Couch today. Since the reveal of the Model 3, there have been a lot of developments that would appear to suggest that the Ice Age is coming to an end. Most recently, Mitsubishi has announced it's been cheating on its fuel test results for the last 25 years, since 1991. This follows on from the fact that they faked data on 600,000 cars sold in Japan in that period. They also said that they're investigating, and who knows how far it has spread, really. I mean, Mitsubishi shares are down 50% in the last few business days. Now, the head of Mitsubishi is saying they don't know why someone would fake the data. They're shocked, I tell you, It doesn't really pass the smell or the laugh test. They did it to subvert the rules and make money. That's why. Where that decision was made, at what level, that is another matter. It's not going to just have been someone in the technical department just decided to do it, because a company the size of those companies, especially in that sort of that corporate way they do things in Japan, it would have been found out much earlier. So it was known about, I have no doubt. It's like, what is it they say? It's best to ask for forgiveness rather than for permission. It's not exactly the right sort of quote, but I think it's along those sorts of lines. Now, Nissan, which is a Mitsubishi partner, is also being hit and dragged into this, and they're now likely to be facing lawsuits, fines, compensation to customers, repayment of subsidies that they'd received because these cars were supposedly greener, not to mention class actions. That's all likely to happen now. In Germany, where this all really started last year, 630,000 diesel cars from Porsche, VW, Audi, Opel and Mercedes are all being recalled. That's to fix that engine software that was cheating on the emissions, that was actually causing the high pollution levels. VW alone has agreed to buy back, or has been told it has to, I'm not quite sure, or fix 500,000 cars just in the United States. They've set aside $18 billion to pay for that, that's as well as the fact that they've made, I think it's €4 billion loss. It might be a $4 billion loss, but I think it was a euro loss this last year. That's over 20 billion, How many gigafactories and supercharger networks would have funded, Ford, in the meantime, they paid $200,000 to acquire an early edition Founders Series Model X. I assume that's to essentially tear it down and rebuild it, figure out its secrets. I mean, I don't know why, given that all or most of the tech is open source. I mean, what was that blog post Elon did, that all our patents belong to you? They don't need to do it, but then I guess they want to reinvent the wheel. Or the electric motor, it's one of the two, I suppose. Now, we should also mention the fact that, say, GM and Nissan, as well as all these other problems, there's like the new way of selling cars, online, $1,000 deposit for your Model 3, you'll get it at some point, They have been poo-pooing that idea, especially Nissan, which was doing a series of ads for its Leaf, for which there is a place, although it's going to get blasted out of the water by the Model 3. Saying, oh, you don't need to put down $1,000, you just come and buy one. People are putting down $1,000 rather than buying a Leaf for a reason. People want that Tesla. They want that Tesla badge. It's brand, it's very difficult to find a brand that has such a huge following, and respect. And a lot of that obviously is not just Elon Musk, it's the nature of the products that they sell. But I mean, I guess when you don't have 500,000 in back orders for your vehicles, you can complain that, oh, why would you need to actually put down a deposit or buy something online? But just on the whole online buying cars thing, Ford, they produce 250 of their GT model every year. They've recently just opened up an online configurator for that. They got 7,000 applications. People want to buy cars online. the whole end of the spectrum from cheap to highest. So how they're going to filter through those 7,000 applications for 250 lucky owners, I don't know. But it shows there's a huge demand for that car. They could sell 7,000 minimum of that car, but you know they're not going to, because they want to stick with how they've always done things. Anyway, guys, so that's just my thoughts on more evidence for the end of the ICE era. All the companies, I think, are going to get caught in this fuel emissions scandal of one kind or another, you know, because it's never just one of them. And now we know it isn't just one of them, it's several of them, and it's probably most, if not all of them, you know. And we'll see that all that, oh, we could never have foreseen, why would someone do this sort of thing, but we know what's going on. Like I said, these things are done for profit motives. Never mind the fact that we're all choking on the after effects. Anyway, guys, like I said, just my quick roundup of the latest news regarding the hopefully end of the petrol engine era and the rise of EVs. Things like this are what will be a forcing function for that. That and very polluted cities and places like China. All of these are moving us towards a more sustainable, cleaner form of public transport. Please subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this content. Leave me a comment or suggestion for an upcoming topic you'd like to see discussed. I like the video.